Welcome back to another week here. This week is a busy one. Go figure. I say that every week. Monday we have MSLT after school. On Tuesday afternoon, CIT will be meeting. We've been working on data for all three levels across the district. Also Tuesday night we have PTO meeting. We'll be presenting on STAR data and how that relates to this thing called RTI. That's something that some of our parents want some input or some information about. And on Wednesday, let's see if I can read my writing here, the compensation committee will be meeting after school. And on Thursday at the building level we have RTI steering committee meeting. So busy week. SLOs, student learning objectives. You all went through the peer review process last week on Monday to look at each other's goals, and just a quick reminder that everybody, all teachers, principals, and so on, need to have 2 student learning objectives next year. Student learning objectives should be focused on student learning, student achievement, and then we also will be needing to have 2 PPGs, or professional practice goals. Those are focused on our own growth, and they can certainly apply to the SLOs, but they are separate things. So I will be emailing you with this video. I'll be emailing you links, PDFs to both an explanation of the SLO process as well as the actual SLO document that we all need to fill out next year, starting next year. So you can take a look at that, and we'll be talking more about that as the year moves on. Last Monday, we took a look at everybody's SMART goals. We did a peer review with that. Everybody got some feedback in both my PLC meetings last week, as well as looking at the protocol journal forms, the PLC meeting notes in Google Drive. I've seen that a whole bunch of our PLC teams have updated their goals to be a little bit more SMART. So thank you for doing that. If you haven't done that, you may want to consider doing it, taking a look at that feedback and making sure that that's in the SMART format. Remember, this year's, it's still kind of some practice as we figure it out as a district. Next year it's for real, and so we really do need to make sure that we're working on getting things into the right format. Let me know if you have any questions. Staffing, some exciting news for you. Starting Monday, tomorrow, or today, depending on when you're looking at this video, Nancy Kudish will be joining us for 22 hours a week as a member of our support staff team. Many of you know Nancy from her time in the district. She's been around for quite a while. She's been over at Yahara most recently, and so she's coming over here to help us out. She'll be helping us meet the needs of a variety of some of our gaps in our special education support. And so on Monday, you might see me walking around with her, trying to get her familiar with the way things happen at the middle school. SLD rule, specific learning disability, that is a big part of RTI, but it is not the only part of RTI. It does go into effect December 1st of this year, and it does impact how students are qualified for special education services. So that's a big change for us, going to a more proactive RTI-based system from the old discrepancy model, which is how we've qualified students for special education services for years in the past. So just know that that conversation will be happening more and more often in IEP meetings as we move forward. Last but not least, I've got some reminders and updates for you. Just a reminder, first of all, that the first week of February we will have about 20 Chinese students visiting with us, staying with some of our DeForest Middle School families. 6th and 7th grade is our focus. So we look forward to that. You'll get a lot more information about that as we move forward. We've also seen an increase in behaviors in the last couple of weeks. We always know that as we get towards the holiday season, some of our students tend to ramp things up a little bit. Perfect time to be reviewing and reteaching the expectations that we have in the building with our PBIS goals for safety, responsibility, and respect. We know that not every student is going to meet those expectations, and at that point we need to use our protocols and procedures for that. Also, we do have a short week next week. I know that's a bummer for a lot of us. We have our Thanksgiving break coming up the second half of next week, so that's something to look forward to. And then 3 more weeks of school, busy time, and then we have winter break right after that. And we took care of our safety walkthrough last week, taking a look at were doors locked, are the safety protocols by the doors, so on and so forth. We did a really good job. Actually, across the district, we've done a good job. There's some things that we still need to sort out, and the safety committee in the district will be taking a look at those things as we speak. All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a great week. I'll see you in the hallways.